DDK to SEK player have to improve something like that's one thing we call don't follow your opponent, and the other as the shape. We'll go with this, and then we can turn new key like do this or do the curry. Because the outside is quite big in this situation. You can see that if you over here, one can do the Atari at this side, um, reduce the influence this way and create some thickness from this direction. And this is quite big. Usually we don't want someone to get the head. That's we call head. You can see probably the difference between the shape. Um, that black got the influence difference. So usually we do the extents. This is Jasaki. You can remember like that. Um, you capture inside the exchange. Um, this Atari, maybe just do this for sure because it's better to just like sacrifice more stones. Like you can see you got centered and got the thickness outside. Okay. The capturing is probably a little bit slow. In this situation, probably go with this. But it's not a big deal because after the capturing, this Atari probably isn't it. Black have to live inside, and this tag move actually really big. This move is a little bit too close to the thickness. We want to have some space with it. If we want to do the extension here, probably something like that. Because you can see if we do the two space extension, just make few points here. But he spent a lot of stones. In this situation, probably I'll choose to go with the 3-3. Yeah, this is a little bit too close. You can see you just reduce a little bit here, but put your stones in dangers. Yes, the traditional Jisagi. Um, Probably in this situation, this move is bigger than this move. Um, it's because you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Usually the more space is bigger than the last space for the side. And the other part is we don't want to the corner and add two side. In Chinese we said 双飞燕. We don't usually like someone to build that. There's like a table moyo like here. So probably the cover here is better. And then trying to build moyo. Usually in this shape, we do something like this, and then get it centered. After this, you can try to go with this way. If I choose to go with this, you gotta benefit from the side and then go with extents. Like this, you have the weak part here, and also help wipe build the thickness here. So that's not that good. Comparative variation. So of course in this situation you have to fix the weak part here, because if you go with the other part, probably here, and while push this out, you can see the territory is different, and you're a little bit weak and cut the connection, and I can just like attack the corner, the 3 stones at the corner. This is not that good because I can get probably centered from this and then reduce the potential here like this. And also the middle group get weaker. So this move is in the shape here is a little bit dangerous because you can see um the capturing here is quite thick. Yes. So you don't remember one thing, just like you don't really want to get too close to the thickness. Although although this is a middle point, but in this situation, why don't have to afraid of this, afraid of cuts because why can't just like cutting and attack the stones. This stones is really dangerous because why have really a lot of stones. If black got the middle point of this, well I can just like let black cuts because why didn't really afraid of this. You can see have a base here really strong in this shape. So yes, the black is weaker than the white. So white isn't that afraid of the attack here. So the things white will do is to cut the connection and attack the black. So white is a little bit defensive. Um, okay, this is a direction problem. In this way, white have to go with, if you want to go with this way, in the at the corner, the better way is to develop at this direction because you can see after the honey here build a influence as this side, and if you do this you just make one or two points here. And after the push, I think white is a little bit too afraid because in this situation, white can just like cut and fight because this is already have two eyes and really strong with no cuts, no weak point, and black has a lot of cuts. You can see here, just like doing this to cover all the stones or do probably the exons. There's probably no way for black to live here. And if you go with this way, probably something like this, still really dangerous. Okay, I think this tag map, this part isn't finished yet. Um, Probably doing the exchange like that. That is, because the tag mouth actually big part, but also this way is really big though. So if doing this, okay. I think white is doing pretty good in this way. Just like destroy the territory with the scented. In this situation, I think black can live like that. It's better to just make eyes here. Okay, for this way, probably I'll choose to go into this way or do the honey. This is probably more efficiency. And then there's probably something at the middle, but why don't really afraid of this because black has a lot of weakness and cuts, and also the shape here isn't that good because of liberty. Okay, while trying to go into that, for sure, white can go with this way direction. There's a this is also a choice, but less efficiency I think, but not a big problem. But I think if it's me, I'll go with the cuts. It's because you can destroy the potential from attack the group here. Of course, in this situation, black have to block. You can see you, after white jumps out, all the potential disappear. This stone isn't that big in this situation because it's just like an end game, like just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably 9 to 10 points, and this is about probably 20 to 30. Because it's really important to judge the points and what's a big part to go. Okay, black trying to cut here. Yes, this is a little bit hard to attack because white um have a lot of space to build a base. Probably to keep the variation here, just like after white blocks here, you can put your students like this way. And in this situation, white can also do the connection. So white is not really afraid of this cut. And also, we usually don't exchange that because after you can see here, black have to fix problems like in this situation because if we do this, you can just like capture stones. So we don't usually get using do the exchange like that. Okay. Okay. In this situation, we don't just like see in the corner. We want to all your students connect together. This is quite big. So after this, you really like the shape, but you can see just like you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points to live at the corner. But if you connect, you make probably 10 points here, and you just something like that. If the you will be final bring that like this. Okay. Thanks for following. Okay, that got a huge mistake like here. Of course you can go with the Tenuki. It's because the two students is quite small. So it's also an end game because it's just about points and just a little bit points. Not about thickness or the probably the cuts or something like attacking. So we usually keep all the fights to and then start with the something like this. Also this zone. Yep. And black got a mistake like you forgot the cuts here. This is a traditional mistake. You have to remember the shape like this. This is that. So you cannot attack here. And in this situation you don't have to block here because you already left. You have one nice here. And also a lot of space here. So you don't have fix the problems here. You can go with another big part. See this way. This also. This is just a little bit points. You have something bigger to go with, like a tag mouth here, or you secure the territory at the middle. And yes, this you don't. It's really important if you want to get a higher rank. You don't follow the opponent's move, because you have this is just 1 point, so you can just see all the board to see what's bigger than this part. You don't have to answer all the move. It's if you got the point, you can improve your skill really much. Yep. So yes, why trying to go with this? This is also quite big in if like this this also really big. Probably the shape is a little bit bad, and then just like you can see after this white build about 10 more territory here. Okay, yeah, this is quite big, but those exchange shorter your liberty, so this isn't that good. If you move shorter your liberty, then it's not a good move usually. You make the cuts, something like that. Yes, and then you don't want to really get too close to some thickness or the stones that's already left. If you want, you can do something like here. It's much better than just like attach, because like this, White got the tag mouth for free. Um, if Black go with this, you don't in this situation Black won't just like put your students inside, just like a neutral point. And then same thing, you don't have to follow your opponent. You can go with something bigger, like here, or go with probably some problems at the middle, or do after this. And in this shape, probably the best way to end the game is like this. So yes, yes, this still some problems. So the one the students fix like here is, yeah, it's also very important. In this situation, Black is only to make a call here, but for White it's really really annoying because Black take no risks. And the White have a lot of have to win the call because if White lose the call, um it's a big deal. But if Black lose this, it's just like still the White's territory. So Black take no risks with the call. In this case, White can do this and then probably do this, and the Black is dead. So both players made the mistake with the life and death. I think a lot of probably DDK to SEK player have to improve something like that's one thing we call don't follow your opponent, and the other as do more life and death problem. And the other is this stronger and weakness. The final one is the end game, how to end game properly. So you guys can focus on those part to improve your skills.